For decades, India's Lok Sabha has been capped at 543 seats. It is a system operating at its physical and demographic limits, frozen in time while the nation's population has multiplied. That freeze created a looming collision. Over the past half-century, northern states experienced rapid population growth, while southern states successfully enacted policies to curb theirs. This map shows the population growth disparity driving the current tension. As the government prepares for a delimitation exercise to finally add new seats, southern states face a specific risk. They fear their policy success will result in a loss of proportional power to the larger northern states. Alongside this geographic tension sits a second, long-standing deficit in the halls of power: the systemic, prolonged exclusion of women from national decision-making. India faces two distinct crises of representation. Addressing them means the upcoming parliamentary overhaul cannot be a simple exercise in adding chairs. It must restructure the core mechanism of national power. The physical foundation for this systemic overhaul is the new parliament building, which provides the modern capacity required for a significantly larger legislative body. That extra space is necessary. The proposed Delimitation Bill aims to increase the total Lok Sabha seats from 543 to over 815. At first glance, an expansion of that size triggered immediate protests. Opposition parties and southern states warned that adding hundreds of seats based on current populations would hand the North an unbreakable supermajority. Protecting regional weight in a population-based Indian requires a mathematical approach specifically designed to neutralize the recent population surge. To address these concerns, Home Minister Amit Shah introduced an official clarification on how the government plans to expand the House without disenfranchising the South. The 50% formula avoids reallocating by population. Instead, every state's baseline seats are multiplied by 1.5. Karnataka goes from 28 to 42 seats, but their national share remains 5.14%. Tamil Nadu jumps from 39 to 59, stabilizing at 7.23%. Together, the 5 southern states will see their combined seat count rise from 129 to 195, ensuring their total national voting weight is fully maintained. This specific mathematical formula expands raw legislative numbers to accommodate modern India, while preserving the political influence of the southern states. This infographic visualizes the second pillar of this democratic blueprint, the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam. Out of the expanded 815-seat House, exactly 272 seats will be reserved for women. Prime Minister Modi argues that a quota of this scale restores a fundamental right that has been denied for generations. The justification for this right is visible at the grassroots level. Right now, women are successfully managing governance in over 65,000 village panchayats and 2,700 block panchayats across the entire country. This leadership extends to urban bodies. In over 900 cities, women serve as mayors and committee heads, managing regional budgets and infrastructure projects with proven efficiency. These figures highlight a systemic gap. Women are trusted to manage regional budgets and local development, yet have been largely excluded from national lawmaking. The new, larger parliament is designed to bridge that gap. It acts as a funnel, pulling battle-tested local talent into the highest levels of national governance. Merging the delimitation math with the women's quota creates a single vision for the future of Indian democracy. The Prime Minister characterized this overhaul as more than a technical adjustment of legislative seats. He defines it as a commitment to a system that prioritizes sensitivity and collective problem-solving over simple majoritarian rule. Injecting the lived experiences of grassroots leaders into parliament alters the logic of national legislation. The participation of tens of thousands of women from the panchayat level introduces a direct link between local, practical problem-solving and national lawmaking. This influx of experienced leaders adds a layer of practical sensitivity to a parliament that has long operated without their perspective. Historically, similar reservation bills have been stalled and buried by political infighting for decades. But the Prime Minister delivered a warning to lawmakers this time. The women of India will not forget those who actively stand in the way of this demographic right. The call is for a unanimous passage. By framing the legislation as a collective national milestone, the government is inviting every party to share the credit for a structural upgrade to the nation's democracy. The expanded 815-plus seat parliament provides the structural framework intended to carry India through the 21st century. Expansion through inclusion creates a sustainable path for the world's largest democracy, turning demographic pressures into a foundation for national stability.